So it's been a couple of days now. Head's back from the machine shop. Had to take a couple of thou off it. I think it's overheated before. Head gaskets just arrived as well. So Sean's just picking up some new ARP head bolts from our supplier. The reason why we're using new ARP head bolts, because we're not risking for this guy to spend all this money and the head bolts fail again, which it lifted and the ARP head bolts were loose. So we're not going to reuse them. They're chucked to the bin, they're scrap. So I'm waiting for Sean to bring the ARPs so I can put his head gasket on to the block. I've already prepped the block the other day. It's 800 grit with a big sanding block with some WD. So when I'm sanding it, I'm making sure the block is level. So it'd be right to put the head gasket on with it. So as I said, I'm just waiting for Sean, and I'll get back to you and get the ARPs. So I've got the ARP head bolts now. Link in the description to our website, where I'm going to link all the parts we use on this video with the head gasket as well. So link in the description if you want to check it out. So there we have it, head's all on now, torqued up to spec, let it sit for about 10 minutes and then just double check the head bolts at the same torque specs. While I'm at it, I'm going to put the manifold on and intake manifold on as well, because I'm going to let that set and then check it all again. So what I've done so far is put the cams back in, timed it all up on the cams, quite easy to do. So on the cams it has 3 dots this side and 1 dot this side. You tension the cam and put one of your cam bolts in the hole, make sure it's lined up, and obviously put some cam caps in and then take the bolt out, and then your cams are lined up. So when you put the cam belt on, everything's all in line. So all I got to do now is put the cam belt on with the cam gear and the bolts, the dizzy as well, rocker cover. I put the catch can all back together, power steering pump with belt, boost pipes, etc. And this thing is not long to ready to run. I've got to put the loom on. That's a 2-minute job. And that's it really. Thing is on this as well, because whoever's done the fuel line on this wanted to put the belt on first and then put the fuel line. I'll just put it on just for now, see what it looks like. It's like a snake. It's not the ideal, the best flow, but it is what it is. So I'm just going to take that back off, then put the belt on, and then sort all that out. So this will be ready to start, not even that long now, just a few minor bits now, and we should get it started. So it's the next day now, car's all built up, ready to start. Before I start it, I've unplugged the injectors, make sure it gets good oil pressure, and also I'm going to do an oil change because obviously the head's lifted. I don't know if there's any coolant in the oil, so I'm going to just do a quick oil change, and then we're going to put the battery on, boost pack on, and get this started. So to put oil in the engine, we're just getting oil pressure. Make sure there's no fuel leaks, because it's holding 3 bar of fuel pressure and there's no leaks from the injectors or the fittings. So now we're going to plug the injectors in, because Sean said this all clear, the oil pressure light's gone off. So now when we start this up, it should be all good. So just plug these injectors back in. That's what we like to do. And now, so.
Oh, are you filming that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. There we go. So I started up, check for any leaks, any coolant leaks. bit noisy, the gearbox is. Can I put the clutch in, Sean? See, the noise will go away. There we go. Let off the clutch. There. Box is a bit noisy. So it's all good now. It's all started up. No oil leaks, as I know. I'm going to let it run for about 5 minutes, let it get to temperature, make sure no oil comes at any of the O-rings, etc. So I'm all happy with it. No oil leaks or anything. There will be a smoke off the exhaust manifold. It's cold, it's not been stopped for a while. The reason why, there's a bracket on the cam cap on the outer side, not the cam gear, this one. The reason why, because we had an engine, we built one and it popped off and it killed the engine. So we've always had a bracket now, the custom made bracket what we make, bolt it onto there. So when you just try escape, it can't pop out and shoot all the oil off. And we do always recommend for a customer to have like an oil pressure gauge. Just make sure, you know, when you're driving, you know there's good oil pressure, and obviously a beep a warning if you're losing oil pressure. But I'm all happy with it now. There's no coolant leaks on any of the pipes. All the wiring's on. Everything's all done now, so I'm really happy. So this is ready to go back on the dyno. So I'm going to end the video here now, guys. So I hope you guys like this video. Drop a comment down below if any questions. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and there'll be more awesome content coming soon.